Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Trigger916 of the New Urban Threat. I was just gonna show you guys some SOCOM 4 features. Show you guys the weapons and all that good stuff. For all you guys that are wondering what's all a little different on this game. Um, this is the main screen here. You only got online. And this is the actual main screen. You got your clan info right here. There's no separate page for it. It just comes up right here. You got 1 of 22 people on. That one is me, most likely. Oh, well, actually, it's 2 of 22 because it's me and there's one other person on. So if you hit triangle, it takes you to your community, which just brings up your friends list. And you can join games through the friends list. There's no party system in the beta as of this point. If you scroll over, you go to your clan list, which is pretty user friendly, and it not only shows who's on the game, but it just shows who's online in general in your clan, which is kind of nice, useful little feature. And you can promote clan members in your clan to officers, and I don't think there's a number that actually, you know, like in SOCOM confrontation, every 10 guys you got one promotion. I think you can actually promote just about anybody you wanted to, which is cool because the people that have promotions can go and make clan challenges, and that's the clan warring system that they have for SOCOM 4. Actually, I'll just show you guys that real quick. So you click online there. Not a big deal that I show you that, but you scroll down to the bottom, there's Clan Challenge, and that's like the warring system. You go into the separate lobby here, and all the active clans that are in the lobby show up on this side. On this side, you create your own lobby, so you create your own clans lobby, and then you have the option to ready up, which I'm not readied up because I'm not going to war right now. But then you get to pick from all these different clans, and certain clans say ready on them, and those are the clans you can challenge to a war, and you just kind of pick the style of map you want to play. It doesn't give you the option of like picking a certain map, which it should definitely do, but it does not. Hopefully they will fix that in the future, because this actually could be, you know, one of the best ways to play SOCOM just as a team, with your clan. So and then you earn a rating and whatnot. Don't look at ours, um, because we've been just testing the waters. You can also join. There's a join a friend feature, and you click on that, and it'll search for friends who are in games and connect you with them. Unfortunately, I don't have any friends in games right now, so it's not going to go anywhere. Um, Game types. Currently in the beta right now, they're playing all custom games, which I'm not going to get into right now. I'm going to do that on the review we're going to have coming at you guys later. So, yeah, I won't show you that. But we're going to go ahead back up to career, and I can show you like the stats stuff. Um, Multiplayer stats, you got your own personal stats, and there's a lot of stats that it shows you. That start off right there. Total playing time for Trigger is 43 hours and 56 minutes. That's how much time I put into the beta so far. Then you got your stats all along here. You guys can criticize my stats if you want. I'm actually getting better. Um, Last week my kill to death ratio was like 0.53. Now it's 0.74. And last night, probably 4 hours before I got offline, I checked it, and I was 0.71. So as you can see, I'm 0.74 now. I'm doing better. I'm happy about that. Yeah, but it has a lot. It has stats for marksmanship, the different games you played, and just random stuff. Chickens killed. I don't know if that's like a single player thing or what. It says multiplayer, but I haven't seen a chicken yet, so I don't know. Gives you suppression stats, classic suppression stats, last defense stats, classic last defense stats, bomb squad stats, classic bomb squad stats, uplink stats. Where am I going next? Classic uplink stats. Then it goes to maps played, and this is interesting for anybody that doesn't know what all the maps are. What we play in the beta so far is Assault and Battery and Port Authority. You also have Bailout on here, Cesspool, Rush Hour, Outpost, Sacrifice, Collision, Von Hein Express, and Abandon. If you pre-order the game, you get Abandon. It also has merits. How many times you got First Blood? I've got that 29 times, and of course I've got Weakest Link 58 times. Not really tripping about it. Yeah, so then it shows all the different XPs you can earn, which actually some of them are kind of cool. I didn't think I was gonna like the whole XP thing at first, but it's interesting. So that's what the stat shows. So as you can tell, your stats just for yourself. Nobody else can see these, but now you guys can see mine. But that there's a lot of stats. They also have stats for cooperative, and which is the same kind of dealio, just not as much. Um, Leaderboard. If you go to the leaderboard, it just and shows you like the top 10, and you can like scroll through it. And if you have a non-HD TV, it actually you can't see past double digits. So I really have no idea what rank I actually am. All it says is 50, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm ranked 50 because I don't have HD TV, so I'm happy with that. Weapon progression here. Okay, so if you guys are wondering how this works, when you scroll back here, that's the KP5 or HK5. You played previous SOCOMs. So when you get the gun, it starts out exactly what you're seeing there. It's just your basic gun, and then you upgrade by getting kills with it to the next mod. So the next mod from that is mod 1, and that added a suppressor to the gun. And then you go to mod 2, and that added a front grip to the gun. And you go to mod 3, and I'm not sure what that added. Increased rate of fire of the weapon. Then I haven't got to mod 4 yet. As you can see, it's all blacked out now, but that's a accurate reflex sight for your weapon. And then the final one is a high suppressor. So that's kind of how all the weapons work. See that's SMGs. There's actually 6 SMGs different SMGs you could use, 3 on either side. Then you move into assault rifles, and I think there's like 12 assault rifles. All the assault rifles start off with the reflex scope already, I believe. I think all of them do, and I think one of them might come with a suppressor first, and then you upgrade him to like for instance on the ARC here, the first one is extended mags, then an ACOG scope, then a low suppressor, then extra ammunition. Um, so that would increase the number of magazines you have. Um, and then some of the guns have grenade launchers. For those of you guys that are actually worried about, oh no, grenade launchers in the game, I will say that they only give you one, and they're not super accurate. You can't go around noobing it up like on previous SOCOMs. It's actually kind of hard to get a kill with M203. It's not easy at all. Um, yeah, so that's kind of how that rolls. And there's a grip of assault rifles for those guys that are wondering. I'll go ahead and list those off for you guys because I know a lot of people are curious. You got the ACR, the IA8R 556, which I believe is probably pretty much like a 552. You got the FAMAS G2, which a lot of you guys like from Confrontation. This is my personal favorite. It's called the DK2. I've got this fully modded, mod 5, and I'm going to tell you guys it's excellent. Whoops. It's excellent. You got a front grip. I don't like the reflex scope, but the ACOG scope is perfect. And fully modded, you get the front grip, ACOG scope, suppressor, I think extra ammo and faster reloading. It's a pretty cherry gun. You also get the Scar, if you remember that from Confrontation, or well, I don't know if it's actually the Scar, but it's the SFCR HW. I know there's two different guns that are pretty much the same. I think that's like the ARC. They also have the IW8A2, which for some of you that like this gun in SOCOM 2, it's it's a lot like that gun was. You cannot suppress it though, and the highest scope it has is ACOG. But I can tell you, I used it last night, and it is pretty accurate. There's also the AK-102, which actually you can actually silence this AK, which makes it a little different. And to really throw a fork in things, there's the M4A1. I've also got this fully modded. At mod 4, you get a grenade launcher on it, and this gun does not have a silencer in this game, which is kind of a disappointment, but what can you do? So M4A1, no silencer, got the grenade launcher on there, and moving right along, we also have a ATAC 2000, which I think this gun was actually in Call of Duty, if I remember correctly. At least Modern Warfare 2, I'm not sure about the newest one. The next gun is HS-36, which is, dude, it's just like HK-36. I also use this gun. I use this gun on the Insurgent side. I use the DK2 on the Spec Op side. There's also the FAL, which I believe they brought into SOCOM competition at one point. I've not used this gun yet, so I don't know. And there's also the FDO-11, which I've never heard of, and I have not used. Moving into shotguns that come with the game are the Moss 590, which is a pretty cool gun actually, and we have the M3T, and I believe you get two other shotguns if you pre-order, so I would do that. Sniper rifles. Sniping on this game, to me, personally, I like it better than SOCOM 3 sniping, SOCOM Combined Assault sniping, and SOCOM Confrontation sniping. Um, I feel personally that it's more like SOCOM 2 sniping, and then they have like six sniper rifles. You can get the SR-25 and the Sasser, for those of you guys that are wondering. Machine guns, there are 6, and you can get the Millie from Confrontation, you can get the M60, you can get the RTK-74, which I've used, and, I've always liked that gun, I still like it. So that's the weapon, and let me give you sniper rifle mods. You can you can put a knock on your weapon, which reduces the actual, like, the butt of the gun, the jerk of this thing. Bipods and high scopes and all that good stuff. So that's that. They also have a medal system, kind of like in MAG, where you got the ribbons, but you actually get medals, earn different ones. I'm not going to go over those with you guys. You can wait for the game. But as you can see, I've got quite a bit of them. You can even get the dancer medal, so that's beautiful. And that's all I'm sharing with you guys now. But Nut will be bringing you guys a full on review in about 4 hours. So be ready for that. Peace.